are now at stage 4, paragraph page 329. Stage 4, 329. Okay, and our last headword was promise, newer type of lesson. Okay, so let's start with our revision. Yeah, let me just scroll down. 329, 23. Okay, here we go. First question. Okay, many years ago, how did pirates travel around? Many years ago, how did pirates travel around? Many years ago,
Many years ago,
pirates traveled.
mm,
Pirates
one
traveled
was travel
around
around
on sailing ships.
on sailing ships.
Where is a boat bigger than a ship? Is a boat bigger than a ship? No, a boat
No,
isn't
a boat
bigger
isn't bigger
than a ship.
than a ship.
It's smaller than a ship.
It's smaller than a ship.
Very good. Can you go home from school by ship? Can you go home from school by ship? No,
No,
I can't go home
I can't go home
from school
from school
by ship.
by ship
Very good. Why not? Why not? Because
because
there's no sea
there's no sea.
between here and my home.
Me here at home.
Very good. Okay, next. Are we almost at the end of the lesson? Are we almost at the end of the lesson? Yes or no?
Yes,
We're almost
we're almost
at the end
at the end
of the lesson.
of the lesson.
Very good. Does almost everybody love chocolate? Does almost everybody love chocolate? Yes, almost
Yes,
everybody
almost everybody
loves chocolate.
loves chocolate.
Very good. Tell me something you do almost every day, but not every day. Tell me something you do almost every day, but not every day. I?
Sorry, I
I? What do you do almost every day, but not every day?
homework.
hmm I do homework.
I do homework
Very good. Almost every day,
almost every day.
but not every day.
Not every day.
Very good. Okay, next. What's this? What's this? It's a hole.
It's a hole.
Very good. Is there a keyhole in this door? Is there a keyhole in this door? Yes,
Yes,
there's a keyhole
just a keyhole
in that door.
in that door.
Very good. What happens if we use an umbrella with holes in it? What happens if we use an umbrella with holes in it? If we use
We use
an umbrella
an umbrella
with holes in it,
with holes in it.
we get wet.
We get wet.
Very good. Okay, next. Tell me one difference between a comic and a magazine. Tell me one difference between a comic and a magazine. One difference
One difference
between a comic
between a comic
and magazine
and magazine
is that a comic
is that a comic
is full of drawings,
is full of
of
drawings
drawings, and a magazine
and a magazine
is full of photos,
is full of
photos.
photos.
Very good. Okay, next. Is there a magazine that you like a lot? Is there a magazine that you like a lot? Yes or no?
Yes,
There's a magazine
there's a magazine
that I like a lot.
that I like a lot.
But what magazine?
Jojo,
Jojo. Very good. Okay, next. Where's the best place to hide in your room? Where's the best place to hide in your room? The best place
the best place.
to hide in my
Just,
room.
hmm?
The best place. One more.
Eh?
The best place
Best place
to hide
To fight.
To hide.
To hide.
In my room is
My room is.
where?
mm,
Where is the best place to hide in your room? Under the
mm,
bed, in the closet.
Under the bed.
Very good. Under the bed. Very good. Under the bed. Name an animal that's too big to hide in your building. Name an animal that's too big to hide in your building. An animal
An animal
that's too big
that's too big
to hide
to
in
hide
my building is
in my building is
an elephant.
an elephant.
Very good. In stories, where do pirates generally hide their treasures? In stories,
In
where
stories,
do pirates generally hide their
where the pirate
treasures? In
generally
stories,
hide treasures in stories,
pirates generally
pirate generally
hide their treasures
hide the treasures
on islands
an island
in the middle of the sea.
in the middle of sea.
Very good. Okay, next. There you go. What's the past tense of the verb speak? What's the past tense of the verb speak? The past tense
The past tense
of the verb speak
of the verb speak
is spoke.
is spoke.
Very good. Did you speak with any of your friends yesterday? Did you speak with any of your friends yesterday? Yes, I
Yes,
spoke
I
with
spoke
some
with some
of my friends
of my friend
yesterday.
yesterday.
Where did Kate drink any juice at Sophie's house yesterday? Did Kate drink any juice at Sophie's house yesterday? Yes,
Yes,
Kate drank
Kate ran
some juice
some juice
at Sophie's house
at Sophie's house
yesterday.
yesterday.
Very good. Did Charlie and Dan eat cake at the birthday party yesterday? Did Charlie and Dan eat cake at the birthday party yesterday? Yes,
Yes,
Charlie and Dan
Jerry and then
ate cake
eat cake
at the party yesterday.
at a party yesterday.
Very good. Okay, next. When did you come here? Why did you come here today? Why did you come here today? I came here
I came here
today
today
to learn English.
to learn English.
Very good. What present did your parents give you on your birthday last year? What present did your parents give you for your birthday last year? My parents
My parents
gave me
gave me
how much? Like what parents what parents what gift did your parents give you? A book, a shirt?
this upper
Very good.
book.
My parents gave
My
me
parents gave me
a book
a book
for my birthday
for my birthday
last year.
last year.
Very good. Okay, next. Did you tell me your name at the beginning of the lesson? Did you tell me your name at the beginning of the lesson? Yes,
Yes,
I told you
I told you
my name
my name
at the beginning of the lesson.
at the beginning of the lesson.
Very good. Did we stand up after the last lesson? Did we stand up after the last lesson? Yes, we
Yes,
stood up
we stood up
after the last lesson.
after the last lesson.
Where did I write anything on this piece of paper at the beginning of the lesson? Did I write anything on this piece of paper at the beginning of the lesson? Yes, you wrote
Yes, you wrote
something
something
on that piece of
on
paper
the piece of paper
at the beginning of the
at the
lesson.
beginning of the lesson.
Very good. Did we read our Callan for Kids book last month? Did we read our Callan for Kids book last month? Yes, we
Yes,
read.
We read.
Well, I'm sorry, past tense. Yes, we read
Yes, we read
our Callan for Kids
our colorful kid
book last month.
book of notes.
Very good. What did I hold in my hand last lesson? What did I hold in my hand last lesson? You held a pen
You have a pen
in your hand
in your hand.
last lesson.
Last lesson.
Very good. Whose bag did you take home with you after the lesson? Whose bag did you take home with you after the lesson? I took my bag
I took my bag
home with me
home with me
after the lesson.
after the lesson.
Reggie, did you draw any pictures in your art lessons at school last month? Did you draw any pictures on your lessons, art lessons at school last month? Yes,
Yes,
I draw some pictures
I drew some pictures
in my art lessons
in my art
at
lessons
school last month.
at school last month.
Where did they sit on the floor last lesson? Did they sit on the floor last lesson? No, they
No,
didn't sit
they didn't sit
on the floor last
on the
lesson.
floor last lesson.
They sat on their
They sat
chairs.
on the chairs.
Wait, did I say hello to you at the end of the last lesson? Did I say hello to you at the end of the last lesson? No, you
No,
didn't say
they
hello
didn't say hello
to me
to
at
me
the end
at the end
of the last lesson.
of the last lesson.
You said goodbye.
You say goodbye.
Reggie, did you wear a suit and tie in bed last night? Did you wear a suit and tie in bed last night? No, I
No,
didn't wear
I didn't
a
wear
suit and tie
suit and tie.
in bed last night.
And that
In
in
bed
bed
last
last
night.
night.
I wore pajamas
I wore pajamas
in bed last night.
in bed last night.
Where did you go home in an airplane after the lesson? No. Did you go home in an airplane after the lesson? No. I
No,
didn't go home
I didn't go home
in an airplane
in our airplane
after the lesson.
after the lesson.
I went home by
I went
car.
home by car.
Very good. Did you get up early this morning? Did you get up early this morning? Yes or no?
Yes,
I got up
I get up
early this morning.
early this morning.
Very good. Okay, next, do you ever promise to do something and then forget to do it? Do you ever promise to do something and then forget to do it? Yes or no?
Yes,
I sometimes
I
promise
sometimes promise
to do something
to do something
and then forget
and then forget
to do it.
to do it.
Very good. Okay, do your parents always do everything they promise to do? Do your parents always do everything they promise to do? Yes.
Yes,
My parents
my parents
always promise
always promise
to do
to do
what they promise to do.
what they,
What they promise to do.
what they promise to do.
Very good. Okay, next, tell me two things. Okay, so let me check if we like. Okay, that's the end of our revision. Let's have new work. Okay, let's have the first word. Polite,
Polite,
impolite.
impolite.
Very good. Okay, listen. Two things we say a lot when we want to be polite are the words please and thank you. It isn't polite to point at people and laugh at them. It's impolite. Okay, let's practice. Tell me two things we say a lot when we want to be polite. Tell me two things we say a lot when we want to be polite. Two things
The
we
things
say a lot
we say a lot
when we want to
when we
be
want
polite
to be polite
are please
or breathe
and thank you.
and thank you.
Wait, is it polite to point at people and laugh at them? Is it polite to point at people and laugh at them? No, it
No,
isn't polite
it isn't
to
polite
point at people
to point at people
and laugh at them.
and
Laugh at them.
laugh at them.
It's impolite.
It's impolite.
Ragged, which is more polite to say I want or I like? Which is more polite to say, I want or I'd like? It's more polite
It's more
to
polite
say, I'd like
to say I'd
than
like
I want.
than I want.
Give me some examples. Give me some examples, please. I'd like to go home
I'd
now.
like to go home now.
I'd like a bowl of cereal. I'd like. Hello? Okay, one more. I'd like
I'd like
a bowl of cereal.
a bowl of cereal.
I'd like a pet dog
I'd like a pet dog
for my birthday.
for my birthday.
Very good. Okay, next. Conversation.
Conversation.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Very good. Okay, listen. I can have a simple conversation with you in English. If two adults are having a conversation and I want to ask them a question, the polite thing to say first is excuse me. Let's practice. Can you have a simple conversation with me in English? Can you have a simple conversation with me in English? Yes, I can have
Yes, I can
a
have
simple conversation
a simple conversation
with you in English.
with you in English.
Very good. How can we have a conversation with a friend in another town? How can we have a conversation with a friend in another town? We can have
We can
a
have
conversation
a conversation
with a friend
in your
in
friend
another town
in another town
on the telephone
on a telephone
or on the internet
hmm,
or on
or
the
on the internet.
internet. Very good. If two adults are having a conversation and you want to ask a question, what's the polite thing to say first? If two adults are having a conversation and you want to ask a question, what's the polite way to say first? If two adults
If two adults
are having a
are having
conversation
a
and
conversation
I want to ask
and I want to
a
ask
question, the
a
polite
question,
thing to say
the person to say,
first is excuse me.
what is excuse me?
Very good. Give me some examples. Give me some examples, please. Excuse me.
Excuse
May
me,
I have an apple, please?
may I have apple please?
Very good. Okay. Next. Repeat horrible.
Horrible,
Make friends.
make friend.
Very good. Okay. Listen. I haven't got any horrible friends. I only make friends with someone if they're nice. Let's practice. Have you got any horrible friends? Have you got any horrible friends? No, I
No,
haven't got
I haven't got
any horrible friends.
any horrible friends.
Why not? Why not? Because
Yeah,
I
because
only make
I
friends
only make friends
with someone
with
if
someone
they're nice.
who's that nice.
Reggie, do you ever say horrible things to people when you're angry? Do you ever say horrible things to people when you're angry? Yes or no?
Yes,
I sometimes say
I sometimes say
horrible things to
horrible
people
things to people
when I am hungry. When I
when
am angry.
when I am angry.
I think all of us. I also do that. Okay, very good. Next, repeat. Midday,
Midday,
midnight.
midnight.
Very good. Okay, listen. It's after midday at the moment, so it means after 12 noon. I sometimes go to bed after midnight. Okay, let's
Mm,
practice. Is it before or after midday at the moment? Is it before or after midday at the moment? It's
It's
after midday
after midday
at the moment.
at the moment.
Right, which meal do you eat before midday? Your breakfast, your lunch, or your dinner? Which meal do you eat before midday? Your breakfast, your lunch, or your dinner? I eat my
I
breakfast
eat my
before
breakfast
midday.
before midday.
Do you ever go to bed after midnight? Do you ever go to bed after midnight? Yes or no?
No,
I never go
I never
to
go
bed after
to
midnight.
bed after midnight.
Very good. Okay, so let's move on to your reading.
Mm. Okay,
Very good. Are you
just a
going?
break.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.